Hi everyone, welcome to Conceptual Thinkers Talk Primary Maths Concept with Teacher Ben. So today we will be touching on P6 Henry Park CA1 2021 paper 2 question 17. Okay, so let's start. Now first let's interpret the question. So let me just choose the pen, then I'll underline the key phrases and words. So we have Mr. Lim and Mr. Wong bought some light bulbs at the price shown below. Now every time when you see this kind of diagram, now you will usually know that it will test you on this particular concept. I will review it later. So now we have small bulbs here, so it will be 4 for $10. Then we have large bulbs, so it will be 3 for $16. So this will be important information. So this for the small one, this for the large bulbs. So for part A, Mr. Lim bought an equal number. Now this is talking about equal number, also very important, of small and large bulbs. So he spent $102 more large bulbs than the small bulbs. So how many bulbs did he buy altogether? So how many? Okay. Now for part B, Mr. Wong spent an equal amount of money. Now this is also super important that will actually affect how we actually solve the question later on the small and large bulbs. So what is the least? They want the least number of large bulbs that he could have bought. Now every time you see this kind of question, especially with the diagrams mentioned here, so like for example 2 for like $5, and the other one is like maybe 3 for $11. So this kind of question, you will know that the concept that they want to try to test you here will be sets, or can be some people call it grouping question. Okay, so this is how we identify the concept. So let's start to solve them. So let's look at part A. Now when they say equal number, what you need to do is to make this number here equal. So what we're going to do is going to find the common multiple of 4 and 3. So if you look at the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3, right? So that will give me 12. So 4 times 3 will get 12, and 3 times 4 will get 12. Okay, so if I look at the small bulbs, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, since 4 bulbs will give me, 4 small one will give me $10. So I want to get 12 of them, because I'm going to make the quantity equal. So to do that, I'll take 10 times 3, so I'm going to get $30. Okay, if I look at the large bulbs, so they mentioned there is 3 large bulbs that will give me $16. So in order to get 12 of them, so I'm going to take 16 times 4. So 16 times 4 are going to give me $64. Now what we do now is trying to make the quantity equal. Now the other information that is given by the question is also very important, that they mentioned that he spent $102 more on large bulbs than small bulbs. So when you talk about the comparison, this means that the difference will be the way that we're going to use to solve the question. So let's look at the difference when it comes to 12 large and 12 small. So I'm going to take 64 minus away 30. So this will give me $34. Now this $34 is actually equal to our one set, or you can call it one group. Okay, why we call it one set or one group? Because this $102 is actually built up by this multiple of 34. Now because the next common multiple will be 24, right? So this 24 will give me another difference. So we are looking at which multiples, or in this case we call it how many sets, then we will hit the difference of $102. So the next thing we're going to do is we take this $102, which is called the total difference. We actually divide with $34, which is the individual difference. In this case is one set. So you can punch in your calculator, right? Then you will get 3. This means that we're going to have 3 sets, number of sets. Number of sets. Okay. Now they're asking for how many bulbs, right, did he buy altogether. So he's gonna have 3 sets of 12 small and 12 large. So I'm gonna take 12 plus 12 first. So this will give me 24. So this is the number of small plus large box. So I'm going to find 3 set of it, so I take 24 times 3, so I'm going to get 72. So 72 will be my part A answer. Okay, so 72 will be my part A answer. Now I just explain to you, if I'm the one going to inspect my solution, what I'm going to do. So in this case, I know that each of them, right, will be taking 12 times 3. So I will just write down over here. So if I do a check, it will be 12 times 3, right? So this will give me 24. So each box will be 24 each, based on what Mr. Lim had bought. Then what you're going to do is you can actually do a calculation what will be the amount that Mr. Lim had bought using the small one. So I will take 24 divided by 4. Then I multiply by 10. Then I will take 24 divided by 3. Then I multiply by 16. So the difference, I will take a subtraction to see whether I will hit 102. You will notice that you will get $102 difference. So this is a way that I'm going to do my checking. Okay. Now for part B. Now Mr. Wong spent an equal amount of money on small and large bulk. So in this case, we are not looking at the quantity, we are looking at the amount of money. So we have $10 here, and we're going to have $16 here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find out what will be the common multiple. So we find what is the lowest common multiple of 10 and 16. So some people will be thinking, or maybe we can use 160, because we just take 10 times 16, we'll get 160. But another way to see is, since this is 10, so which means that any multiple of 10 will be able to be the multiple of 10. So I'll be looking at 16, and 16, right, another way to get 0 as the ones digit is to use 5. So in this case, I will use 16 times 5. So 16 times 5, you press your calculator, you should get 80. So this means that I will expect 80 to be the lowest common multiple. So I can use 8 times 10 to get 80. Okay, so instead of using 160, I will use 80. And the reason why I do that is because I want to find the least. So it will be good if I use their lowest common multiple. Okay, so next, we know that if you look at the small one, so it will be $10. That will give me 4 small bulk. So if I'm looking at $80, so that will give me 4 times 8. So I'm going to get 32 small. Okay. Now if I look at the large, so I know that $16 will give me 3 large. So if I want to get 80, so that means that I have to take 3 times 5. So I'm going to get 15 large. Now in this case, since they're only asking for the large, so the answer for this question will be 15. So answer for part A will be equal to 72. Now part B is equal to 15. That's how I will get the solution. Okay. Now another way to actually ensure that you inspect your solution is to ensure that when you do your calculation, you actually use the correct quantity. So here we have 4 and 10. So please ensure that you're using 4 and 10 here. So 3 and 16, same thing here. Then even though you are using calculator, it will be good to do a calculation again when you have enough time, to ensure that you minimize the transfer error and also calculation error. Okay, so that's all for this question. So please take note that this question, right, is actually testing you on the set or grouping concept. So I hope this helped you to actually be able to understand the concept better. So don't forget to actually follow us on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel Conceptual Thinkers, and also can follow us on our Facebook, Conceptual Thinkers Mathematics and English Hub. Now we also created our TikTok channel, so you can actually join. It's called Conceptual Thinkers SG. So that's all for this video. So feel free to share your question, and you can actually put your comments in the comments box below, and we will do our best to get back to you. Okay, so that's all. I will see you in the next video. Bye.